Teachers across the Bay Area getting up and heading into classrooms this morning to get ready for the first day of school on Monday.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to get those classes ready for all the kids. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joins us live from Tampa right now with more on the last-minute preps in Hillsborough County. A lot of people missed out on a day yesterday, Jenny, with the storm in our area. The superintendent focused on getting the November referendum on teacher pay on the ballot, but he's also making sure everything's ready for students come Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Caitlin and Jameson. I mean, as you know, on Friday, they got that last-minute ruling from the judge that they will be able to put the referendum on the ballot in November to try and get more money for teacher pay. But while they're doing all that, they are trying to get ready for their first day of school, which is less than a week away. And they really needed to fill those last-minute vacancies to make sure they have qualified teachers ready to teach your kids. So I was able to catch up with Superintendent Van Ayers. He updated me on where they stand with staffing.
We have 250 school sites, so on that, we're talking about an average 2 per school. We're able to manage that. It's about what we're going to have to do is just increase some class sizes to make sure we have a highly qualified teacher in front of every one of our students. But our schools are prepared and ready to go for that.
Now, as far as bus drivers go, because they had a shortage for several years now, they are only short about 120 bus drivers. And I know that does seem like a lot of openings, but the superintendent tells me he's actually very excited about that because this time last year, they had about 300 bus drivers that they needed. So only having 120 openings is certainly good. It really shows that a lot of the work they've been doing with job fairs and trying to get those programs for new drivers is helping fill that need. Caitlin?
Yeah, Jenny, speaking of all the buses, a week out here, less than on Monday, it's going to be a much different picture for morning commuters out there, right? How many other drivers are we going to have on our roadways?
Yeah, think about it. I mean, this issue affects everyone, whether you have a child in school or you teach or not. Think about it this way. The school district of Hillsborough County is the largest employer in the county. They have 24,000 more people. So they have the employees that are going to be driving to work. Add to that 224,000 students that are going to be getting to school. It's just going to be a lot more cars and buses on the roadways. The superintendent tells me everyone should plan on leaving about a half hour early on those first few days of school, no matter where you're going, because there's going to be a lot of extra traffic on the roadways. So it's definitely a good idea to make that plan now to leave early all next week. Live in Tampa, Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay.